right. How we doing, family? My name is Taeron Flemming. I am creator and host of a faith-based web show called Church, Mind, and Matter. So let's set the scenario. You're on a couch or maybe you're getting coffee and a question pops in your head. My neighbor is homosexual and I am a man of God who believes that a God of love and grace, but I also know that homosexuality is sometimes condemned where I go to church. And it just so happens when I go, the pastor is talking about the same topic that I was just thinking about. And as he's preaching that sermon, I just want to raise my hand and ask a question, or maybe even make a comment for good measure. But we don't do that in church. And I'm not a guy who likes Bible study, or maybe I'm not even a guy who wants to go to church. I am just a man or woman of faith, and I really just want to have a conversation. How do we do that? Is that you? Because if it is, me and you can relate. Time after time, I find myself getting in trouble for asking a question. Matter of fact, my college professor once said, "You ask all the right questions just at the wrong time." And I always wondered, well, what's the right time? And when I realized I couldn't answer that, I said that I would make the time. In comes Church, Mind, and Matter. At Church, Mind, and Matter, we address some of the topics that aren't necessarily preached behind the pulpit. Topics like LGBTQ and our relationship with the church. Other topics like faith and politics and how our faith dictates our politics, or our politics dictates our faith. Spiritual but not religious, or religious and maybe not too spiritual. We handle all those topics and way more. The focus of Church, Mind, and Matter is simply community. We broadcast live so that people can chime in time as we're having these discussions with questions, comments, and address them in a Christian manner. Our goal is to break down the walls that separate us as a people, as a class, as a faith-based community. So how are we doing? Quite frankly, we're killing it. We started this the second week of January. And to date, we average around 1.5 thousand views a week just on our shows. And not only that, 672 engagements. That's likes, that's shares, and that's comments. All that created around community, created around coming up with a better way of understanding those things that divide us. We're ready to take this thing to the next level. But we need your help to do so. So how can you help us? Simply hardware. A better laptop so we can bring together not only our video editing capabilities, but our podcast broadcasting capabilities to bring it to the next level. Also, sponsorship. You can sponsor an episode for $500 an episode, or a whole season for $5,000. And if that's not where you want to go, we also have a goal of $1,500 for merchandising and setup cost. Church, Mind, and Matter, again, is to break that divide, to bring us together in one way. I believe it is 70% of America identifies as Christian, but only 36% of that go to church. We are the hand that can't be raised, the question you're afraid to ask. In Church, Mind, and Matter, we answer topics returning to the church, the mind, and where you always matter. Thank you.